it's a surprise that I immediately made such good friends and had such a comfort, feeling. I'm a retired public health nurse. I assist with a community information and resource table. You meet so many people with such varied stories, and you see such wonderful resilience. Any low income is an indicator of all kinds of health and social risks, of course. So that audience is, if you will, a captive audience that we feel is probably in need of other resources. If you found your way to the food bank and you continue to come, then you trust the people there. We have that nice relationship that allows people to ask the question, to take the pamphlet.
I've been impressed since I've started here. I had a sense of what the food bank was, but I really didn't know about all the services that they provided before I started volunteering. It gives everybody a chance to find out there's more out there for them that can provide them with the support they need. And we're here not just to give them food, but to give them the information that they need.
For many people, this is their real main point of contact with the community. What they're seeing in the schools is that quite a few children are raised in isolation and are not school ready. None of the small motor skills or social skills that are expected of children once they're in kindergarten. So that led to our Play, Learn, Get Ready for School program. We have a set corner set up, and there are puzzles and there are crayons and pens, and a little more intentional guiding of the children to learn some skills. I think we just want to make sure that people understand what a range of people come to the food bank, that we aren't just subsidizing folks that are on very low incomes and disability. There's tons of people that just need to come for a short period in their life. And there are people that maybe most people wouldn't guess have to.
One of my main jobs is to make lunches for the volunteers on Saturday, and I really enjoy that. I am also a client. There is so much suffering, and sometimes it's not obvious. You walk by a person, you may not know that they're suffering. When you come to the food bank, you get to see that those that are suffering find relief here. In this place, there's so much compassion. Well, I have heard people say, "What do you need it for?" I feel sorry for those people because they don't look a little closer. They don't get the opportunity to enjoy helping out others.
It's a very social environment. There's a really good support system. A lot of the volunteers here have had tragedy in their lives, or again, as we're getting older, we're likely to, that spouses or other people who are close to us die, and that's been really valuable to have this place to come to and have people who understand.
From a forklift driver to sorters to people handing out packages to handing out vegetables and pastries, everyone's paddling in the same direction. You leave your ego at home and you just come down to do a good job and to have some fun at the same time. It's just been a blast, and I encourage people to volunteer. Great personal satisfaction out of it.
I call it the culture of the food bank, the ambience, the energy, how dynamic a place that it is, the wonderful mix of people who are there. There are only 5 paid staff, and then there are hundreds of volunteers, and they come from actually many walks of life.
At first my mom was all, "JD, your summer, you're just wasting it, go do something productive." I'm like, okay. I applied here and I worked here, and the more I worked here, I actually enjoyed it. And it's really interesting to learn about all the different people that come in for help and the people who come in to help. Well, at first, I just worked without talking very much, but now I enjoy having conversations with the people I'm working with. It's really nice to talk to people of different ages and learn about their lives. It gives you a new perspective. Howard, for instance, he's a really nice person. He's done very much in his life, and it's really nice to hear about all his contributions. It makes me really look up to him. I think in the past few months I've worked here, I've grown a lot more than I did in the past few years.
The atmosphere is wonderful. I don't know how quite we do that with folding tables and cement floors, but it just is because the people is what makes that. The message that we want to get out to the broad population is to remember, you know, that the food bank serves such a variety of need, and then perhaps I think as it grows into this community hub idea, that excites a lot of people. If you want to be in a helping profession, you need to understand the way the community functions and the way everything works better in that partnership.